5th of May.
Yeah, good morning. So on Sunday, the 5th of May. So we are on May, and the price of Bitcoin, if we compare with the last week, with the class, how you feel?
Okay, Bitcoin price is still as usual going sideways. Yeah, so but this Fed they
Yeah,
are planning to keep the interest rate. They are not going to lower down. They are not going to increase, but
yeah,
not lowering down is in itself quite a troubling thing for people,
yeah,
for the investors, because it actually signals, okay, for people who are not living in US, it actually signals how the market situation is like, because if a government if the government can't or rather doesn't want to lower down the interest, then
yeah,
it's a very telling sign that the economy is actually not exactly doing very fantastic. Yeah, so housing price probably is remaining high. A lot of people, home buyers especially, the mortgage, the kind of interest they have to pay towards the mortgage will remain high. Yeah, so in that sense, a lot of things, not just talking about food, but especially those high value commitment that they have in their portfolio or in their under their own personal management. So those elements will remain high, and this cause a lot of consumers to begin thinking, what can I do to hedge? What can I do to protect my assets and make sure that my asset doesn't fall in value? Yeah, so imagine the average interest rate for personal loan is 12.22% as of April 2024. 12.2%.
yeah,
I mean, you multiply it by 10 times, it's 120% already. Yeah,
yeah,
so national debt for US is approaching 35 trillion. But what does it got to do with people living outside of US? There's a lot to do, because right now, as we all know, the world is in a mode of de-dollarization. De-dollarization means the lesser use of US dollar in terms of trade, in terms of whatever that you can think of. But the thing is that de-dollarization is not an overnight 100% thing. It's a slowly increasing event. Yeah.
yeah,
So still a lot of banks need to make transaction, need to receive money or send money in USD. So national debt of US approaching this high, and Fed governments, they always roll over debt and borrow new money. Yeah, so by borrowing new money means they are printing new money. Yeah, so this this will in turn devalue the dollar further. Yeah, so that devaluation uh, is going to lower the value of the asset you have if you hold them in US dollar. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure there are still a lot of investors that are still holding US dollar. Yeah, so and US inflation rate as of March 2024 is 3.48%. You look at this graph, this chart, it looks like, oh, it's coming down, but actually, if you think that way, it's very high, because see, from 2020, somewhere in the April of 2020, the inflation rate is very low. And then after that, what happened? Trump lost the election, right? So
yeah,
towards the end of 2020, he lost the election. 2021, somewhere in January, Uncle Joe take over, and then you see how the inflation just keep
mm,
going up and going up until the mid of 2022. Mid of 2022, that is where the Ukraine war has
yeah,
pretty 3 months period, something like that. And at that point, at that 3-month period, middle of somewhere in the middle of 2022, that's a point where president of Ukraine say, "Oh, we are winning the war. We are winning the war." Until today, they are still quote unquote winning. But the thing is that you look at 9% back then. You see, inflation rate as the rate goes up, it doesn't calculate based on the rate zero or based on zero. It calculates based on the last item price. Yeah. So let's say I have an inflation rate of 10% today on $1. So it's becoming $1.10. So then the following month or something, there's an inflation rate of another 10%. It doesn't mean the price stays at $1.10. It just means that the price there's an increase of 10% from $1.10. Yeah. So this is a very serious problem, and this, of course, at a certain point, the inflation rate need to go down, because if it keeps staying high and go up, I tell you, I don't know. I mean, the food will be triple in price. Yeah. So that is a very scary thing to think about. So U.S. debt spiral triggers gold and Bitcoin rallies. So all this debt, all this inflation, all these elements add together, they are basically pushing people into. You see this picture, right? There's this gold and there's this Bitcoin. Yeah. So one is physical gold, one is a digital gold. Yeah. So which one do you want? Do you want a physical gold or digital gold? I mean, I will tell people I want both. Yeah. Well, one is for me to keep forever. One is for me to spend almost freely anywhere. Yeah. So the worsening US debt number is a push factor. Basically, it's pushing investors to consider alternatives to secure their returns. I can't be investing in something and not get any return. In fact, if I invest in something and I have to keep topping up my investment just to make sure that my money stays in, then I'm losing money. Yeah. So US government debt interest expense has crossed 1 trillion. So at this rate, there are financial experts out there, there are watchers out there, they say, oh, at this rate, in 1 year later, it's going to hit 1.7 trillion. And that's a scary number. I mean, 1.1 to 1.7 doesn't sound much, but it's in trillion. And that's a very scary thing.
Yeah.
Billion, 0.7 trillion, 700 billion. Yeah. So investor sentiment towards BTC, Bitcoin, has greatly improved after the introduction of Bitcoin ETF. This one we have covered quite a fair bit in the past 1 year. So by now, a lot of people would have heard of, known of, read of, listened about Bitcoin ETF. So it gives a lot of investors alternatives. Yeah. So similarly, the recent price rally noted in the domain of gold, basically in gold, the price rally, you can see a lot of positive movements up there. Yeah. So of course, global central bank gold purchasing spree. Yeah. So recently, China just bought another 300 tons of gold. Yeah. So they are keep building gold reserve, keep building what they have, the gold that they have. It's not just China, it's Russia, it's a lot of countries that are keep building gold. For what? Because of this US dollar devaluation. Because even though China has sold a number of US Treasury, they still have a lot of US Treasury that they are holding right now. I mean, they still have $775 billion dollar worth of US Treasury that they are holding. So if US is going to keep devaluing their dollar, then countries like China and others and Japan especially, because these few are the highest they hold the highest amount of US Treasury. Yeah. So for them, they will need to go into gold and say, hey, go and look for gold and Mr. Gold and say, hey, Mr. Gold, I need your help. I need some of you in my in my bank.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is to protect what they have basically. Yeah, so what we see in the world today, we are expecting gold US debt. I mean, there is war now. Not just
Yeah.
one war. There's two wars, and they are planning to poke another war out of the east. But the thing is that these two wars, Ukraine war and Israel war, already costing them a lot of money.
Yeah,
Recently,
that's right.
yeah, recently Ukraine, they are promising Ukraine, $61 billion to Ukraine to help
Yeah.
Ukraine, but only about 14.3 billion will go into Ukraine.
Yeah.
The rest of it, the rest of it goes into Lockheed Martin, goes into all the weapon makers. Because why? I mean, think like a U.S. government. I have a lot of weapons. I have a lot of missiles. I have a lot of all these war machines and stuff. So if I want to help another country, I'll give them all the old ones from my warehouse.
Yeah,
I
that's
give
correct.
once I pump all this money into these companies and make new ones. Why? Because new one, if I have new ones guarantee will work better, right?
Mm.
Yeah. So this is a thing that's happening in the world right now, or rather
Yeah,
from the
thank
West.
you, Mr. Nicholas. Just now, I hear you update about the Bitcoin price and how's the market. And
Yes.
I want to share to you that last 7 days the market have a big dip. Yeah, this means that uh, on the beginning of May, we see the price of Bitcoin go down to 56,000. Yeah. And then after that, it's bouncing back yesterday. So if we compare with the last Sunday, it's the same price, 64,000. But last week is look like the week
May Day,
before fear.
Labor Day, May Day.
Yeah, because the FOMC meeting, the
Yes.
people afraid that the Fed will increase the interest rate to uh, to beat with the inflation, they um, but they have that's mean the voice of Jerome Powell is still calm, still remain and look and he is likely still keep the rate and he that means the market expect they will cut the rate on September. It means last time we also expect that on May they will cut the rate, but some of the figure are still not good enough. Like uh, the job interest and then some of the figure not as expectation uh, like uh, like the chart you share here, that the inflation rate is still not go to the 2%, is still 3.48. That's why if he still keep remain the high interest rate, a lot of company will be collapsed. So uh, in the photo is Mimi photo, yeah. So yeah, his
Zero.
007, yeah. Zero clue that is what he's doing, zero soft landings, and 7 years of financial meltdown incoming. Yeah, that's why he people call him 007. Yeah, it's so funny for us to relax to chill out and then have a look now a lot of things happening and it's go unexpected. Yeah, the market is look like crazy. So we need to throw our book. The intelligent investor is it's look like a funny thing. Maybe I mean
Oh.
with the unemployment in English, the market right, but interest rate are up, the house price are up. Actually, it's much go down, yeah, but it's go unexpected, yeah. Inflation is not falling like this investor selling off access to whole cash, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that second part is actually the scary part because
yeah,
when inflation rate is not falling, it keeps going up, right? The
yeah,
investor definitely will sell off asset to hold cash
yeah,
because if they keep, but if they keep, if they don't keep holding, if they don't sell the asset to hold cash, then
yeah.
what will
This
happen?
this
What,
one is go unexpected, and this means that
it's not
no,
just they are not supposed to sell,
yeah, yeah. That's it's correct. They're not supposed to sell. They must to buy something. Yeah. So something is
but they sell because they need the money.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's right. That's right. That's why on the theory in the book of Benjamin Graham, yeah, we it's go in the direction way. Yeah,
Yeah, in the opposite direction.
yeah. The opposite because if the company report the profits like last time, the share fell. Yeah, but the
What?
company reported earning that miss expectation. The share rose. Yeah, yeah. That's why it's this market is very crazy. It's go
Yeah, it's
unexpected
crazy.
way. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Right,
depend on
rightfully, if the company reported profit, the share should go up, right?
yeah, that's right. That's right. That's the reason why as long as we say in this market we will feel how crazy of the market, yeah,
Yeah,
in crypto market also, um, and it's based on the risk and fear index too, because sometimes the people have the fear feeling when they see the company report the profits. They have fear. They fear something, so they just sell the thing. Yeah, this and this day we see a lot of negative information, but why the markets go up? Yeah. Uh, okay. Let me share some of the photo update about the Bitcoin ETF. Yeah, because this photo is a lot of information is small. Yeah. Uh, this one is the Bitcoin home by some of the big company. Yeah, spot Bitcoin ETF. Now we have the Hong Kong ETF. Yeah, spot ETF open on the 1st of May. We also have some data down here, and totally in the global, we see all the company hold around 930,000 Bitcoin. Yeah, that's is quite a large number. That's all the big number company nowadays, and we have three company in Hong Kong. Spot ETF open and now it's go a little bit slow than expectation, but don't worry about that. But we hope that in the next few months when the market uh, um, uh, it's like last time when Bitcoin spot ETF opened in US, the market still need to take time for the people know some of the ETF product and people will buy it. Yeah. This is a Bitcoin circle from bottom to the top. Yeah. We will see this circle is similar, very similar. The the red color is from the January 14, 2015 to December 2017. The blue one is on the 2018 to 2021, and the white color is now is from November 2022 Yeah, until today. So we see now we are in the middle of this. It's look like we are preparing for the skyrocket after the market rebounds. Yeah, uh, because nowadays, in my opinion, I I see a lot of because Bitcoin's ETF is look like the wood cake, the huge cake. A lot of uh, a lot of stock exchange around the world. One is like the London Stock Exchange. Now, when they see the Nasdaq, some of the figure, the volume in Bitcoin's ETF in US and Hong Kong, they also want to apply. Like in Hong Kong, like in Australia and in UK, they still want some Bitcoin spot ETF. So we hope that in the next future, some of the big this means the big fund, the some of the investment company will will choose the ETF product. Yeah, that's uh, that's is that's why we see this day the Bitcoin and some of the spot ETF they still we see in the income. Let's see in far side. The first day, the first time the rate scale we have the inflow money. We see the from the beginning of the Bitcoin spot ETF, the rate scale GBTC, they keep selling until now today, until the 3rd of May 2024, we see the rate scale have the inflow money 63 million. Yeah, and we have total of the day we have the 378 million in Bitcoin spot ETF in US. 3rd of May 2024. That's why we see the market is return and a lot of figure is look nice today. Um, that's why our title of this live stream, crypto market rebounds after recent decline. Yeah. The next one I want to share to you, this one is information about the um, uh, to share how the big fund, big asset management company they joining the crypto, the Bitcoin spot ETF. Here's the data of the so that one of the Hong Kong by access management invest around 112 million into the Bitcoin spot ETF and they bought the BlackRock's I share 37 million. Yeah. The name of the company is Yongrong Asset Management. Yeah. That's also a good signal to let us see that nowadays some of the asset management company, the big fund, the big investment company looking into the some of the spot ETF product in the crypto in the Bitcoin. So we see the Bitcoin price still very potential. If we compare with the gold, some of the data in I found it. They compare this Bitcoin look like gold in the digital, but in the thinness stage because the year of the Bitcoin is only 15 years. So the people compares like a thinness. If compare of gold is uh, like 1,000 years, a lot of people they just go for long time, and now with the Bitcoin it's only like the thinness. So uh, we uh, we so we also expect that a lot people out there still not have the faith in the crypto and Bitcoin, in the but the time will answer for us. Yeah, we hope that a lot of people when they look back, they see how how the market is going, and they will know. You know, and we have a lot of information during last week because of uh, be- because of the price go down like this, make a lot of people fear. But with some people stay long in the market, will see that it is just a normal
It's a
correction.
normal thing.
Yeah, it's a chance for us to accumulation. Yeah. Mr. Nicholas, how you feel about when the Bitcoin it had a big crash and then it's recover at the same time in the beginning of this week, and do you feel it's an opportunity, and
Mm.
how you expect the price, how fast can go?
All right. So this did until what, 56,000 or 57,000? Yeah, something like that, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So
that's right.
um, I look at
56,000.
it. I look at it as a margin for many people, many investors to make some, because if the price just keeps staying at 60, 64, 62, 62, 63, 64, it will seem like there's not much you can do, and there will be very little activity. But when the price went down, whatever factor it may be the FOMC meeting, it may be all those eh, all those great what BlackRock and all selling here and there. So it
Yeah,
may be because of all these factors. It may be because of the FOMC meeting and all. But nevertheless, these are good things that happen as long as it does not dip like 10,000.
yeah, yeah, that's right.
If it did down 10,000, then it's something for us to start to sit up and get worried about. But just few thousand is the normal thing, as we can see in the past many years. Uh, each time at a upswing in the market, the price will always dip a little bit.
Yeah,
It's normal for, even in stock market, it's normal for the price to just go up a little bit, up, down a little bit, and up, stay maybe down, up. It's a normal thing, basically. Yeah. So if it's a straight line, then we should not be investing in something like that, because if it's
yeah,
pure straight line, it means it's highly manipulated. Yeah.
yeah, that's right. Some of the wise investor, they still keep DCA. That means keep buying daily monthly, so
Yeah.
they can they can have the peaceful minds when they do invest um, um, in, do investing in crypto. Like when you see the markets go up all day, yeah, it's a time for people keep selling a little bit. They like the BlackRock. We like scale. We see last time when the Bitcoin spot ETF appear, they scale keep selling from the 70,000 they keep selling until now at the dip. Now they some of the investors keep buying and we see the first day they buying, we will have the inflow, the in inflow is 63 million. It's out of the unexpected because people think that the percentage of the fee of the trade scale is too high than the other company. So they think trade scale will decrease the fee, but people also keep buying in trade scale. So it's also weird that means it's strength in crypto markets. Some people they still keep buying. They still buying with the high fee in the scale. Yeah, and we also see some data from Hong Kong and some, but when Hong Kong spot ETF open, it's go lower than expectation because the market is going down. We now the Hong Kong spot market running 3 days, 2 days. No, they are not running on weekend, but they start on the 1st of May, and so it will open tomorrow. So we see how the data is from next week. I will find the update of the data. Yeah, with the liquidation map and some of the map, we still see the balance in here, but now we still the long liquidation still higher than the short one, so we hope that this will get the balance in next few days. Yeah, we also have a look on the liquidation map on the heat map, some of the support level and resistance level to see to expectation. Yeah, Bitcoin price go up, so it will bring some of the altcoin go up together. So let's see how the Bitcoin and crypto may go as the same similar within the circle from the bottom to the circle top, like uh, like like this chart is I got from the charts BTC. Yeah. Some people expect that, oh, this month the Bitcoin may hit 80,000 or 90,000. Yeah. So we also uh, can expect like that. But let's see how. It's also probability. Yeah. People, a lot of things happen. Yeah. Um, and keep and we hope that you all have a nice weekend, and see you in our next live stream with the Nicholas.
All right. Thank you for joining us. We hope you do your own due diligence when you invest in coins that you're not familiar with. And we hope you make some money, and we will see you in our next live stream.
Yeah,
Bye
see
bye.
you in our next live stream. Goodbye.